Hello and welcome back to another 1001 Beers. You must shall for you die. I'm here with Quino again.
Hey.
We're still in my garden, enjoying the sunshine, and I have another beer for us to review. So Quino, we're going to a different country.
Right.
We're leaving Laos.
We're leaving Laos.
There's only one beer in the book from Laos, surprisingly.
A not particularly fond farewell to that one.
No. So we're going to Germany.
Okay. Right.
First brewed in 1972. 5.5%. Any guess what sort of beer it might be?
It will be a lager of some description, brewed with their amusing purity law, and I don't know. Something.
No, it's not. It's a Hefe Weisse.
Well, I had to go for the comedy.
Hacker-Pschorr Hefe Weisse.
Okay.
So we've got 500 millilitres here, and I've never had this beer before.
No, who's the chap on the front?
Pschorr.
Sure.
Hacker-Pschorr.
Right.
Yeah, so
it's all in German on the back. How's your German?
not that good. And there's a Purity Law logo there.
Yay.
They love that Purity Laws, don't they?
They do. The thing is, it wasn't that hipsters bang on about, oh my god, the German Purity Law is amazing. It's like, it was done to secure bread supplies. It wasn't some kind of amazing altruistic thing to make sure their beer was the best in the world.
No.
It was just a happy accident.
So they have a
that
lovely...
They now trade on mercilessly.
They've got a lovely, great big advert, which they've put in there for this, which is quite fun. Which looks like some sort of traditional German chap leading some Shire horses, who probably the dray horses, I would have thought.
That's Dre.
Yeah. So, while I crack this open, would you like to have a look at taste notes and glean any other interesting information?
All right.
I don't even need... now, just to note, what I do quite like is it's got one of these.
Oh, pop top.
So I don't need to use a bottle opener.
All right. So, whoa, hello. Ooh. That's
sorry. That was not expected.
Well, there's websites for that sort of thing. Right.
Whoa, that was... Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. It's one of the more interesting reviews that we started with. So, blah, blah, blah. The first mention of this brewery in 1417, blah, 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 which was at a pub. Yeah, well, so many were. There's lots of stuff about hyphenated names, which is very boring. Okay, right. So, some guy married some lady whose father owned a brewery. Right. So, Shaw, the son of a brewer, did the natural... Oh, hello.
Oh, look at that proper German beer overflowing onto the beer mat.
He took over the brewery, blah, blah, blah.
Don't think
blah,
it's...
blah. There's a lot of stuff about if you're really interested in this beer, but it's all whatever. It was produced in 1821. It was producing nearly 8 million gallons per annum, which was at the time considered an unbelievable amount. Which, well, to be fair, it still is, I think, for most small brewers. It's only the macros that can do large amounts now. There's no fluke. Between 1813 and 1823, the lager cellar was so huge that it set a record for industrial beer production. The size of the cellar was also no accident. Its dimensions enabled the beer to stay fresh even in the summer, and so for the first time it became possible to lager beer for the entire year. Now that's genuinely interesting. It was not until 1972 that the two different breweries became one, like the Spice Girls, blah 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 blah. It's one of the largest Munich breweries and smooth within the city limits. Unfiltered and top fermented Weiss beer is one of the beers visitors to the Oktoberfest. Is one of the beers visitors to the Oktoberfest will quaff in vast quantities. Tasting notes: poured into glass, the beer is golden orange.
It is.
The head is creamy but firm. I think that's probably a fair description. The aroma is beady, bready. Can't read. And includes notes of banana and spices as well. The taste is quite full yet refreshing, with a hint of fruit in addition to cloves.
Merc.
That's Merc.
Yeah, but this should be Merc. It should be murky.
Nothing should ever be murky.
Unless it should. Hefeweizen should be murky. But if it's clear, it's wrong. So what about the smell, first
they're doing it properly. So... Yeah,
that's very banana-y.
It's that sort of banana-y, wheaty whiff, isn't it?
Yep.
The aroma is bready and includes notes of banana. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably about...
Cool.
It says spices as well.
No.
Okay, let's go for the taste. Cheers. Or pros, as they say.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, not bad at all. Now, here's the comparator for this. Do you remember the one we had at the Bella Wealth in St Lawrence?
Oh, yes. I like that then.
Oh, right.
Free advertising. Yeah, from that brewery, whose name I've just forgotten. There was 2 or 3 of them, wasn't there? And it was really, really, really good.
Oh, that's annoying me now. They make Tannen's Apfel. What are they called? Let's have a look.
I can't remember. But anyway, are you going to say how does it compare?
Yeah.
I think this to me tastes sweeter.
Rothaus.
Rothaus, that's it.
Yeah.
This one tastes sweeter. I think after one I would probably decide I've had enough but would have enjoyed it, whereas the Rothaus one I think I could have chucked 2 or 3 of those back. I think this one's got a very tasty edge to it, but a tasty edge that I think you'll quickly tire of. I think you'll quickly get your fill of that edge.
It's quite...
So I'm trying to work out, it's not quite sharp, but there's an edge to it there. The Rothaus one was kind of very clean and very smooth.
Yeah, this one's a bit more fusty, isn't it?
Fusty, is that right? Yeah, I
don't know.
It's not as good as the Rothaus, but it's pretty tight.
It tastes more like a Hefe Weisse.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that I can imagine if you like, you could fall in love with this kind of beer if it tickled your taste buds.
If you like a Hefe Weisse, you'd like this. Absolutely. I think you have to quite like the style in order to like this beer. Whereas I'll be honest, I'm not a massive fan of Hefe Weisse in general.
It's something that I enjoy every now and again, but I enjoy for one. I think that was maybe why the Rothaus was such a revelation, because I was chucking it down and thinking, wow, this is possibly the only one I've had that I genuinely could sit here and do a session on.
Yeah, it's still quite nice though, I would say.
Yeah, it's quite enjoyable. It's on the day like today.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
The last rays of the sun disappearing over the yard are. It's pretty tidy.
So these 2 logos here must be the 2 breweries that merged.
Yep.
You would have thought, and this must be the guy. I mean, I'm interested to know that I'm assuming one of them bought the other. Yeah. Oh, I see. So one of them married into the. So this chappie here married into the family, and he was the son of a brewer as well. He took it over, and then renamed it. Oh, I see. So it wasn't really 2 breweries. It was actually he just decided to be
interloped.
Well, he was a bit arrogant and wanted his own name on it as well. So
it's like the John Medeski of German brewing.
Niche reference there for anyone.
It's a Reading reference.
But that's... Yeah.
I'll be making an IDR joke next.
Yeah, I'm sure people will get that. Let's talk about Tony Page. It's not.
No, that's not. Yeah, decent enough. I think we'll kick back and enjoy this one for the next 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll be back for another beer review shortly. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye for now. We're back again. Goodbye.
Goodbye.